Good morning and welcome back to Glasshouse Country Bowls Club for day 2 of the Junior Peers Carnival. I'm Robbie Allen, and with me we'll have a special commentator very soon. We'll introduce that person. In the meantime, we're going to thank very much the sponsors for this tournament. And without sponsors, it's very hard to have tournaments running. So just thanking these ones here. The live stream itself was brought to you by the Moreton Bay Bowls District Association, and they've sponsored that because of the promotion for junior lawn bowls in the Moreton Bay and Sunshine Coast regions. Some of the other sponsors there are Bassett Barks, landscaping and potting supply specialist. Sue Joseph supports many local sporting clubs in the region, and we appreciate her continued support each year. We have Glasshouse Hughes Mackenzie. They're one of the major sponsors. They're an aged care retirement home in Biwa. We have Ascent Building Solutions, and that's Jared Hinkley and Terry Stiles, two long-time local lads who own this roofing business in Landsborough, and they're the metal roofing specialists. We have the Glasshouse Biwa Motel. Sonia and husband Tony and dad Alan have sponsored the accommodation for the media team for these couple of nights, and it was very appreciated. Calandra City Auto, Sunshine Coast, one of the major sponsors, Dan Hunt, who's the son of one of the Glasshouse mountain bowlers, Di Hume. Thank you very much, Dan, for that support. Coles, Sippy Downs, Belinda Flood, along with her boss, have sponsored this event, and Belinda, of course, is the mother of two of the juniors playing here. And of course, Bowlers Paradise, thanks to Paul Hendricks for sponsoring 2 gift vouchers for the Junior Peers Carnival. Also thanks to Bill Tunbridge, Dave Hayes and other committee members from Glasshouse Country Bowls for organising this Junior Peers Carnival, and thanks to the players for their support. Okay, we'll just have that off the screen. And at this stage they're just going through some trial ends, the stream that we're going to have today on the first round is Rowan Gordon from Bongaree and Caysee Wilson Skipping, and Casey's from Glasshouse Mountains here. They'll be playing against Tilah Mason and Logan Hughes. Tilah's from the Albert and Logan from Solander Lakes. Now I'll introduce our guest commentator, who's one of the hard workers around the club here, and this morning welcome to Jackie Hindman.
Hello Robbie, nice to be here on this lovely day. Hopefully the weather will stay fine for us, but it's looking good at the moment.
It is, Jackie. It's going to be a good day. Just trying to get some of these comments up on the tablets here, but doesn't seem to be anything coming through as yet. Okay, the weather forecast today is not too bad. It's a bit overcast, not quite as hot as yesterday, Jackie, but
no, I think the players will be relieved that it's not as hot as yesterday. I know they were pretty tired by the end of it in that heat.
Yes, it was a pretty big day for them yesterday out there. It's still got a bit of humidity here, of course, at the moment. It's still very warm out there, but the cloud cover is just taking that bite away from the sun. Okay, have you got any info on some of these players that you... I think Casey's your local one?
Yes, Casey's a Glasshouse member. She's been playing with us just this year, and she's a welcome addition to our junior team. We have quite a lot of juniors here. I think we have about 9 at the moment, with more looking at joining next year. So it's pretty promising, and it's great for the whole Sunshine Coast district. We've got a lot of clubs now are trying to encourage their juniors, and we're actually developing a letter to go out to all the schools to promote the sport.
Awesome.
So we're hoping that will take off soon.
Yep, no, good luck with all of that. It's always good to get the schools involved in the junior bowls programs. And I know down the Gold Coast we've got some quite a good things in place down there, and more hopefully coming. Just a quick update on that weather. I just checked it. It's 27 degrees at the moment. We've got a slight breeze, 14 kilometre from the southeast. Humidity 63% and cloud cover 65%. So they're pretty close on that one. And it's looking for a good day right throughout. It's going to maybe drop down to 26, 25 degrees late afternoon, so it's going to be another good day. Okay, I still haven't got any comments coming up on these tablets. Something's happening there. So bear with us, people. If you've put a comment on there, we will get to see it soon. Here we go, Jim Dalrymple. He's on board. And Jim, I think you were mentioning on some of the comments on some of the other things that you were hoping we would be down at the Summer Nines Grand Finals today. Unfortunately, we were contracted from Glasshouse way back in January, February last year to do the June one, which was put back. And of course, the dates just seemed to clash, but we had already committed to Glasshouse for this event. Okay, and Keith Myers.
Oh, Keith Myers. Glad to catch up with you, Keith.
And g'day to Brian Fisher from
Middleham in England.
Middenhall.
Oh, Middenhall, sorry.
Yep. One of the first ones on from overseas there. That's good to see.
It's excellent that so many people are taking notice all around the world of the juniors.
It is, Jackie. It's good to see them logging in and watching the future of our sport. Okay, I just see somebody trying to get in the gate over there, and it's the illustrious Mr. Thorpe.
Yes.
And we will have him on the commentary at some stage this morning.
Yes, it'll be Thorpe trying to come in the back gate.
Yep, we just sent him round the other way. So the exercise is doing well too. Okay, right. They've just about finished their roll up, so they'll be underway very, very shortly.
Yes, it won't be long before they start.
Yes, and of course we have 15 end games, or 1 hour 40 minutes. Now today, after their positions from their games yesterday, they've been put into different divisions, and the winners of all the sections yesterday went to Division 1, seconds to Division 2, etc. like that there. So this game is going to be a Division 3 game, and once again it's going to be an interesting battle.
Yes, I'm sure it will be an interesting battle. We've had a lot of our newer players are gaining some experience, so they're using the older. I think the bell's just gone now, has it?
It has, yep, that's a bell. So
they're ready to start. So Tilah has the mat.
It'll be interesting to see what length. I see Logan is wanting a relatively long jack. We noticed yesterday when the guys were going damn near tee to tee, a lot of them did struggle with just getting the weight there. The green's running about 14 seconds, 14 and a half seconds. If that cloud lifts a little bit, it's probably get up to, I was listening to the guys this morning, maybe 15 and a half, which is a nice speed, Jackie, that they can play the shots.
It is. It was really good yesterday too to see so many of the juniors implementing their tactics into the game, moving their mats and changing the lengths. Sometimes you don't see our older bowlers do that.
That's a point. Oh, it's just all down to the coaching that these guys are getting, and it's a pretty good coaching regime. Tilah had a very good start there. The weight was pretty good. And Rowan's just a tad narrow. Once again, great weight. So Tylah's from the Albert Club. And Rowan, of course, from Bongaree.
It looks like she's adjusted her grass lovely here.
Yes, nailed the line.
Just pulled up a fraction short.
We had the weight right and the line right, so the third one I reckon she'll be right on it.
That's a good thing about having that third bowl, Robbie. You can.
It is, yep, and it's the art of correction. And that's where the good bowlers stand out from the others a little bit more, is that they do those corrections when they're required. Now this is an interesting one.
Yes. I'm taking the jack back.
Testing me out on the camera so early in the game. And it's gone just short of the ditch. There we go. I'll just
there it is.
take those off for a second so we can see it. Okay, so Tilah just got caught out with that once again on the certainly the longer distance now. So Rowan's given this a good effort.
Yes.
Just needs to slow down.
And
Lovely weight.
Lovely bowl there. And the great thing is the juniors practice these shots.
So we've got Rowan using the SRVs by the look of that. And Tilah's using, I'm just not too sure, I can't quite see. They're very similar colours, so it's a commentator's nightmare. Okay, so Logan's got a first one down there. Takes out the third shot out of it, so. Casey's just a little bit.
I'm just going to duck across.
Just a little bit short. The line was very good.
Going to have another short bowl. This is only the first end, so I think they're just
still feeling their way.
Yes.
Casey's made a bit of a correction here, so that should be the third shot. So three to Caysee and Rowan.
It's one of those shots where you've got to be up.
Yep, and
to make
Logan's
a change.
certainly done that this time by the look of that. Yep, it's better there than short anyway. At least she gave the bowler a chance, Jackie.
Exactly, Robbie.
And Caysee again seems to have good weight. Going to get a
and a lovely bowl there.
Yep. That looks to be 4 shots.
And that just proves what you said before, Robbie. You've got to be up there to make any change.
Yep.
Or to add.
And the old saying is the luck starts when you reach the head as well.
Exactly.
And Caysee played that last bowl very confidently, knew she had the line. Any weight there could sit on that bowl, which was the shot, and it was a toucher. So it was very well played.
And I think that's what our experienced bowlers show us, how to actually play with confidence.
Okay, we'll see if we can get a split screen here and get those deliveries.
It's a good start. It's behind.
Yep. Yeah, the deliveries from these youngsters is very smooth, and I mean, maybe they're a little bit more suppler in the body than the more advanced years people, but yeah, they've got great styles, most of them. They're very, they've been started off and trained very well.
They have. I think the whole style of coaching now is working with what you've got, and they develop that natural style and then work with it.
Yep.
And it really helps with the biomechanics and the setup. And ensuring that all their constants and variables help with their balance.
Okay, now it's just seeing there that Tilah's playing with XGs. And that's sort of dark green.
I think is Rowan going to come underneath there? Tilah's just played with a bit of weight there, coming through behind.
Yes, once again, first time this direction, they'll be still feeling the weight, and that's the big thing, because they've got the balcony in the back of their sights, so it does create a bit more difference for the depth perception. So it's just going to take a minute or so just to really nut it.
This looks like a lovely bowl put down by Caysee.
Just needs to clear that.
Yeah,
That'll certainly help. One of Logan's is in the right vicinity. It's a little hit and run on it.
Yep, just need to hit that a bit more squarely, but...
Okay, she'll still stick with her forehand. She can come around and come off that wing bowl around about 9:30 on the left-hand side there.
Oh.
I believe that was Rowan's bowl that she knocked up a bit anyway. No, it wasn't. It was a dark green one. That was Tilah's bowl. Okay, good effort there from Logan.
Casey's sinking in depth here. Which shot she's going to play?
Just heard Rowan say that he thinks it's a measure for shot. Caysee was just looking at hitting those two. Either of those two bowls would have brought either of them in. They're both their team's bowls.
I mean, it can be a tricky green, this one at Glasshouse. Sometimes you play it a bit wide and they tend to stay out a bit.
Oh, okay. No, well, with what we saw yesterday, the green's running really nice. All accolades to the greenkeepers, or greenkeeper and his staff, the way they've got it prepared.
Yes, we're very lucky with our greenkeeper. He was here early this morning, making sure everything was ready.
Well, he beat me here this morning, which most of them do, though. And even you beat me here this morning,
Even
Jackie.
yes.
That's a worry.
I know anyone that knows me know that doesn't happen very often.
We did appreciate the gate being open and everything for us nice and early.
So they're going for the measure here.
It looks like it's two to Tilah and Logan.
There's still a wide open head there.
Okay, 2. Okay, it looks like they're going to try and keep the same length as last time going down this way.
One thing I've noticed throughout the whole carnival is how the teams work really well together, their lead and skip, their communication and everything is just brilliant.
And once again, that gets put down to the coaching regimes that each of them have got. And a lot of the main coaches for the clubs are with the guys here this weekend. And they've done so well over the time, getting them prepared and as you say, getting that communication working.
So I think we have about 6 coaches that are with their clubs.
Yep, awesome.
Just cut the grass a little bit there.
It's a different view of the delivery on the top left-hand corner there, so just from a different angle. It's once again the deliveries of these kids is pretty special. Looking right across the green at any of them, their delivery is fluent.
My coaches spend a lot of time just helping them adapt to their delivery and adapt to their style.
Oh, one of these is going off again. We're missing a lot of comments. Sorry, peoples. I'm not too sure what's happening with these tablets today. Okay, that's a bit better. It looks as if we're back up to the thing. We've got Ollie from, if I just scroll back down.
A good lovely bowl here from Tilah.
Oh, it
Will
is
be the
playing
shot
up
bowl.
a little bit. See, Mary's back on board. Mary from Fife in Scotland. But there was somebody from there just prior to that. Ollie Backgren from Goodnight from Sweden. Awesome. Good to see people on from over in Europe and everything. Just try to get this other one up and running properly for the comments. There we go.
Di Cunnington.
G'day, Lady
Great to
Di.
see you watching.
Okay, Mark Rossington from Newcastle. Stacey Watson. That's Tyler's mum. And I see Colin Bray. I'll see if I can get those results, Colin, from Dave at some stage. Timmy Swanson's on board. G'day, Tim.
So what's Caysee going to do here? Is she just going to sit on that bowl? I'm just going to go through.
Just not too sure who's got those shot bowls there, Jackie. They look like the green of Tilah's bowls. I've got to admit I didn't actually see who got them as I was looking at those tablets to get set up.
Yes, no, I think you're right there. I think that was Tilah's bowl with her great weight correction with her last bowl.
Casey's bowl pointed here. This is a very, very good bowl.
Lovely bowl from Caysee. And welcome to Luke Day, who's watching.
Okay, so Caysee will be just wanting to replicate her last bowl.
She's just gone a little bit wide. And a bit heavier.
Yep. Beautiful line though. It was a beautiful line. So it should be 1 to Caysee and Rowan. And they'll just check that second one now for us. Both of them pretty non-committal, both saying I think it's mine. So Rowan, get out the measure and that'll solve all problems.
That was one of the comments that everyone made yesterday about how good it was to see people measuring straight away.
Yep, and that's 2 shots. That brings them out to a 6-2 lead after 3. Okay, those comments starting to come through. Okay, now Rowan throwing the jack. Looks like they're sticking very similar lengths.
Yes.
For the last few ends, which is understandable at the moment as they're feeling the weight.
And Caysee gave Logan the thumbs up, so she's happy with that length.
Okay, what we have here, Jackie, is for all the commentators, we have got the little lolly jar here, but we do need to just push the little button there so that people don't hear us chewing too much. There's nothing worse than hearing like a cow chewing its cud.
Right. I was wondering when you were going to bring those out.
I might just try a banana and get a bit of potassium in. Okay, so Rowan just needs to make a little bit of a correction on his first. And that was a very good
done.
bowl.
Beautiful bowl.
Made 2 shots out of it. Tilah looks to have made a good correction on the weight. They're And again, of course, last time she did hit that bowl of Rowan's anyway. That's beautiful weight. Rowan should stick to his backhand, just to reach his bowl there that's just on jack level. He's gone a bit wider. It looks like he's just going to cover the back. So. Oh, that's not an SRB, that's an edge factor. Once again, good weight from Tilah.
In a good position there. Again, we see that teammanship happening between players. Good to see.
Okay, Caysee will just stick with the forehand there just to try and get round that front shot of Rowan's, just to tidy it up a little bit more. Just something a foot or so behind the jack, should be very happy with. And her weight was pretty good for what she was after. Made another shot as well. We'll see what Logan's going to do. She's going to forehand.
And is she going to come between those bowls? Just get a nice...
that was a mighty fine effort. Yeah. Beautiful weight for it.
Lovely weight there.
Casey's well pointed again. And that'll certainly have no harm back there. Yeah, Logan's just taking that a little bit more grass this time. And once again, a very good effort. Needed to reach the head, she knew that. Needed to reach the head to make any changes, and that was beautiful weight.
And it looks like Casey's pointed this well.
It's going to be another counter.